This is Maury from the Erie Better Beer Bureau. Today I'm reviewing Heresy by Weyerbacher Brewing Company out of Easton, Pennsylvania. So Weyerbacher has a old Heathen Imperial Stout, which is a year-round beer. It's their Russian Imperial Stout. It's 8% alcohol. Heresy is made by taking that beer and putting it into oak bourbon barrels and aging it. And I've had this beer several times before, but let's go ahead and get into it here. Okay, definitely get the wood, a little bit of butterscotch, a lot of like molasses and like malty sweetness. I'm getting, some bourbon, but honestly it's a little milder than I anticipated. It's there, but it's definitely mild. Alright, let's give this one a sip. Pretty tasty. A little tamer than I remember it being, though. I mean, it's good. It's more woody than it is bourbon. Like, I'm getting the oak more than I'm getting the actual bourbon. The bourbon's there for sure, but it's just not as prominent as I remember it being. Um, the head on this settled pretty quickly. There's a ring around the outside of the glass of basically kind of a cream colored foam, maybe almost bordering light brown, and there's a little patch left in the middle as well. Um, Not much head retention after each sip. There's a window right behind here, and I'm holding it up to it, and the sun is shining, and I'm getting almost nothing through the glass. So it's pretty thick. There's a slight like char, and there's also a little bit of hop bitterness towards the middle to back end on this one. I remember liking this beer a lot more in the past. Over the years, I've obviously gotten into more and more bourbon barrel aged beers, imperial stouts, and stuff like that. And this is still good. It's tasty. I'm not downplaying this beer at all because honestly, I make sure I get a couple bottles every year, and I'm still going to continue to do so. The one thing about this beer, one of its main perks is that it's like only $3 a bottle. But when you take and compare that to other barrel-aged imperial stouts, this is a real bargain. KBS, I mean, I paid about $20 a 4-pack, as where I paid 12 for this 4-pack. So, comparatively speaking, this is definitely worth your money. It's still a very tasty beer. I recommend getting some if you can. Okay, I took a real short break and allowed this beer to warm up even a little bit more, which I pulled it out of the fridge before I even ever poured it, and let it sit on the counter for about 10-15 minutes. But with Imperial Stouts, the flavor can change so much as the beer warms. So I wanted to let it warm a little bit more before I gave it another taste and gave you my final thoughts. And already the bourbon is way more present in the nose. And the woodiness is just intensified big time. Okay, same goes for the taste. I'm getting the bourbon way more now, along with like kind of a toffee flavor. I'm not getting much coffee in this, which it's not brewed with coffee, but sometimes you get that coffee in an Imperial Stout. I'm not getting that. Again, the mouthfeel is just a little below what it should be. It's not as full and rich as a lot of other Imperial Stouts. So my final thoughts for the Weyerbacher Heresy Imperial Stout. I would say I'm going to give it about a 4 out of 5. Um, in the past, I've rated this beer a little bit higher. I know that I've reviewed it over the past years on Rate Beer and Beer Advocate, and I remember giving it a little bit higher score. It's still a very, very good beer, and I'll continue to pick up at least a 4-pack every year. But it's not as quite as good as, say, KBS or Great Lakes Barrel Aged Blackout, or even some of the barrel aged. I had the Arcadia Barrel Aged Shipwrecked Porter recently, which was absolutely fantastic. This isn't even quite as good as that, um, but it's good. It's very good, and for the money, you can't beat it. You really can't. Like I said, I recommend grabbing a 4-pack of this, 4-pack of Insanity every February. You won't be sorry. All right, thanks for watching. Cheers.